All right, Aquarius, here we go. I got time for one more today. What the hell? I'll have to get to Pisces tomorrow. Oh, there's much disappointment to the bird here because you know he a Pisces and all. Aquarius, this is your soulmate energies update for January 2022. It's general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for some reason. All right, my marketing budget is zero. It really is. I don't care. I've been telling you for a while in your weekly readings, and I think I said something about that in the mid-month last month. I don't remember. You got some kind of conversation coming real soon with somebody. It's going to be pretty confusing. A little bit anyway. A little bit confusing. I don't know what else to tell you. I got my pre-shuffle. I talked to the universe. This is the majority energy for my fellow Aquarians. Okay? What you're dealing with here is the Great Pretender. Right? It's the Great Pretender. It's someone who pretended you weren't the Ten of Pentacles. I don't want that. I'm just going to poop in the yard. You know, I don't want the rainbow. And they have excuses. They're an excuse machine for reasons they don't want it. It's going to vary for all of you. Some of them might be valid excuses. I don't know. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because they're an excuse machine that you weren't the Ten of Pentacles. They're the Great Pretender. There it is, Fakey McFakerman under there. They were lying when they blew you off. Everything they're telling you, even if it's valid, isn't what they really want or what they would rather say or do. Okay? It just is. And again, I know you all have varying circumstances here, but there's just endless lies. The Fakey McFakerman here, the Queen of Wands, pretense on the outside, feels something different on the inside. Seven of Swords, deceit, you know, self-sabotage, things like that. You got a conversation coming with this person, the Great Pretender. Eight of Wands. You got a conversation coming. And it's very pagey. It is. It's a little pagey, and it's going to confuse the living fuck out of you like Sarah Gilbert here. Darlene from Roseanne. Very confused girl. Very confused. To the outside observer, anyway. Very confused girl. Right there. Two of Swords. It's going to be a confusing conversation. Probably confusing because I'm telling you that they're full of shit, that you're not the Ten of Pentacles, and they're coming up pagey. Okay, I don't know. Let's pull a reading. Let's see what we got here. And again, I'm aware that you all have different circumstances and different situations and all that, but it doesn't matter. It applies general across the board. Whatever somebody's telling you, it's pagey compared to what they feel. All right, that Queen of Wands, don't trust a word that comes out of the Queen of Wands' mouth. Or the King of Wands, for that matter, either of them. On the animal deck, there's snakes and they're cobras and rattlesnakes for a reason. They're putting up a front. The real deal is underneath, and they keep it hidden. You saw it right there in the pre-shuffle. Let's shuffle the deck for my fellow Aquarians. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Aquarius for January 2022, universe. Now, the first card that comes out here is going to be before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? I want to know why the fuck are we here. I got no skin in the game here. I might be one of you, but I got no skin in the game. I'm in a kestrel field watching kestrels hunt on a relatively cool, rainy day here in Los Angeles. I say relatively cool. It's almost 60, but still, it's freezing for us. I got heaters on. It drops below 60 here. I panic. You know, here we go. I haven't seen 30 in years. I don't even want to know what that feels like. All right, here we go. I'm shuffling the deck here. My fellow, I can handle 50s, all right. Okay. Before the cut, why the fuck are we here? Yeah, it's a picture of you. Well, no, it's not. It's not really a picture of you. It's both of you. It's you. It's your person. But I'm gonna take it as your person. That's your person, right? Right there, the girl, random white girl, tied up, with eyes covered, blindfold, And on the other side is inside, you know, she's looking in the mirror perfectly normal, and it comes out like that. It's very confusing energy. It's very confusing energy. It bothers me. Probably why it's an important conversation. Maybe you just chuckle. I don't know. Maybe you just listen to what I'm saying and go, yeah, I know. Okay, whatever. After the cut is the Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming. This energy is moving towards you very slowly. All right? It orbits you, and then it moves away, and then it orbits you, and then it moves away, and then it orbits you. There's a lot of wasted time here. Time that could have been better spent is what the message on this card is. There's time that could have been better spent. Pentacles are time in a love reading. A lot of readers read it as commitment, things like that, right? Big commitment coming your way. Well, no, this is wasted time. He's got a racehorse. He could have gotten his ass on the racehorse and ridden it, right? People waste a lot of time. They do. Waste a lot of time. Okay. I am shuffling the deck right now. Aquarius, give me the soulmate cycle for January 2022 from the angle of Aquarius. Give me a reading, universe. It knows what I mean. Give me a reading. Give me a reading. Here we go. Okay. I got my reading. And at the bottom of the deck, is the Ten of Swords. She out in the field, no underpants, thinks nobody can see, just walking around, no problem. I got to see what's fueling this, because I know what I want to say. Yeah, there it is. I knew it. I should have just said it. This thing is only done because somebody is a fuckwit. You know, there's a lot of wasted time in that Knight of Pentacles. And there's all kinds, again, everybody's got excuses. I don't care if your fucking excuse is, I don't know. I don't even have a fucking example in my head. It doesn't matter. You take advantage of the time you have here on Earth, on this fucking planet, while you're alive. You take advantage of it. And this is a person, you know, I wrote an article about that. I wrote about my father and I in the blog. And there's a lot of wasted time there. There's a lot of time that we could have spent, you know, dealing with things, but nobody wanted to, you know, everybody, well, there's always tomorrow, and then there isn't always tomorrow. And you know, it's that kind of thing. This thing is dead because somebody's a fuckwit. And there's a conversation coming, but I think there's still a fuckwit in the conversation. I don't know. Let me flip the deck here. Let's see what's going on. This is the energy around the connection. This is how someone feels for real, or as the kids like to say, for reals, in their 3D. I'm going to pry into their damn private thoughts like nothing you ever imagined. Right here is how they feel in their soul for you, not what they show you, not what they tell you. In the 3D, this is the hidden energy. I'm going to have a chat with the fickle old gal universe, see what she has to say, and I'll tell you. All right? I'll blab the whole thing. It's red with the energy around the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will, and I sure don't know what this fool's going to do. I have no idea. Can't predict free will anyway, but nobody, you know, again, there's some kind of excuse machine happening here or something. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on the fucking energy. I can't, hopefully it comes out in the reading. That's it. I'll clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top. If I want to spend any more time with this fool, I'll go ahead and extend the reading if I think it needs it. If nothing else, I'll pull you some side readings here. Okay? I don't know where this is going. Because right now the energy is telling me, well, until somebody snaps out of it and, you know, and kind of wakes up and stops wasting time, this thing's dead. It's dead, done, over. Move on. Keep walking with your naked self through the damn field. Somebody is worried about this conversation. There's multiple birds in the air. That's someone it's coming, but it's scattered. The energy is scattered. Right here's the energy around the connection. What's the first card out after the Ten of Swords? right there. It's coming soon. It is coming. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Yeah, but I don't always get this off this card. It's very funny. I get a stubbornness off this card. She will not go into water. She got there, it was daylight. She got to the damn beach, it was daylight. She'd been standing there the whole time. She had to light the torches. She's been there so long. Get in the fucking water. She's wasting time. This is a whole reading about time that's being wasted. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. All the time I've wasted in my life that I wish I could get back. You know? Honest to God. All right, right here. That's why I don't waste time anymore. I learned my lessons. Right here. How do they feel in their emotions? Let's do some digging. Here we go. Hermit. The Hermit. This person's very wise in their soul. This is a very old soul you're dealing with here. And problem with old souls, speaking as one, is we're stubborn sons of bitches. You know, always. Always. No, it's true. It's true. It can, you know, we can go in that hermit cave and close the damn door, put rocks up and hide in there for a long time. But there's some light seeping out of this son of a bitch. That cave is not sealing things in. We can see you, you know, that kind of thing. Just there's a conversation coming. It is there. It is there, but I can't wait to clarify it. How do they feel in their soul for you? Not what they show you, not what they tell you. Look who came back. Darlene. Sarah Gilbert. Yeah, they didn't. Even their soul is confused. Okay? Here's the conversation that Sarah here is having with the surfer girl. Let's listen in. Why aren't you jumping in the water? I don't know. I'm not gonna, you know. Well, you should probably jump in the water. I don't understand what's going on. Your soul doesn't understand what's going on. Their soul has no fucking idea. It's the Two of Swords. On one hand, they want to spend every waking second with you. On another hand, they do not. On another hand, they want to do this, and on one hand, they want to do that. And in between is an excuse machine and someone who runs into the hermit cave. It's a general way to put it. There's a little more going on than that. Okay. What's the universe want to say? This is going to be, I'm going to need a second deck to clarify this one. What's the universe want to say here? It's red with, get the fuck into water. Go. Go. It's coming soon, though. She is going to go in soon. I feel that. But I think it's all very confused. Yeah, look who came back. Pagey. The universe, sometimes this card's resonating or bouncing off of, feedbacking off of Sarah Gilbert here. The universe wanted to expand on this, on Sarah here, on the Two of Swords. Basically what it's saying is she's not going in the water. She's been standing there all day and had to light the torches because she's not sure she's good enough to surf those waves, or she can handle those waves, or if the board can handle those waves. Maybe, I don't know, something along those lines. It's almost a selflessness in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it's not really. Not quite. It's not quite that enlightened. The potential final outcome is red with the Hermit. It's communication. Yeah, they're coming. And this card here feedbacks off of that. In fact, it's even a pretty close color match for that card in the background, but the energy is going there. Yeah, they are coming. She will go in the water. There is a conversation coming, but I do think it's going to be confusing. I can't wait to clarify this. I cannot wait, because the whole reading is clarifying. Right, the whole reading is clarifying the Ten of Swords. Something that's over isn't over because somebody says it's over and they're out, but they're not. They're still completely 100% in. And I want to call them an excuse machine, but it's more than that. That's not really accurate. So I won't. Why is the Three of Wands here? Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck when I pick it up randomly. Yeah. Why is the Three of Wands here? Tell me about my surfer girl. Why aren't you in the water? You got your little suit on and everything? Shit. What the hell? Everybody gone home. You might as well take the damn suit off. We'll do some nude surfing. See, the bird laughed. He liked that. He liked naked people. He does. I don't know what his deal is. He likes naked people. Although you got to be pretty secure to be naked around that bird of mine over here. You know, he a Pisces. You got to be pretty secure because he'll laugh at you. He'll just laugh. He thinks it's funny. Yeah, it's okay. Three of Wands. Why is it here? Three of Wands. All right. All right. Yeah. 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 It's the Three of Pentacles. It's not over. It's not. She's going in the water. There's somebody feels. It's like I told you about this card. She didn't. When I read it with the page here, with Pagey, she doesn't feel like either she doesn't feel like her board can handle the water, or that she's good enough to go surf the waves that are there. Frankly, the water looks a little flat to me, but that's kind of the way I'm describing it. And it's like this here, it's they're not sure they should build a foundation here or could. I don't know why that is, but that's how the energy is. Whenever the energy is in and out, it's in and out. It's someone who's it shows unsure, you know, kind of a thing. I guess. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. Well, they got high. They hold you in high esteem. You know, they do. That's your energy attached to that. That's a static energy that's here. I got nothing on it on them. I mean, maybe they're rich. I don't know. It's not their energy attached to it, so I can't say. No idea. King of Cups. Again, afraid to open up. Afraid to take it a little further. Afraid to jump in the water. Is my board good enough? Who made this board? Is it a cheap board? What if the board breaks? What if I'm not good enough for the water? What if that? There's just some kind of, I don't know. Okay, the Hermit. It's an in and out energy, but they are coming in. We end with communication. There's talk coming, but it's pretty nervous and confusing, and because a talk that has to come from the soul. I was hoping to see something better here. It's not good to talk to Sarah Gilbert. It's not. I'm sure the real girl is fine, but not this one, right? Not that one. It's, you know, I'm busy swatting at crows right now. I'm just going to half-ass this conversation, and it's a half-ass conversation, but it, you know, I don't know. We'll see. We're not done yet. What's this Hermit? What do you think, Flan? What do you think about all this? He's just wondering where the Pisces reading is. You're going to have to wait till tomorrow for the Pisces reading. I don't have it in me. I don't have enough energy left. But I got enough for this. Why is the Hermit here? Yeah, I know, you laughed. I told you. It's crossed by the goat with its feet on fire. The devil. Right there. There it is. Devil energy. There's something. This person has some kind of. When I get the devil crossing the Hermit, and this may or may not apply to your person, but it's just as a general rule, the way I feel the energy here. Hold on a minute. My nose is running like a DM. It is a little chilly. It's chillier here than what we're used to. You know, you might think 55, shit, I'd kill for that. Well, you know, you can go ahead and kill whatever you want. 55 is fucking cold where I live. I don't pay the price premium to live here to pay 55 degrees. I pay the price premium for 72 degrees, but it's snowing up north and we're getting the ass end of the cold air here. So 55 is cold for me. I'm a pussy when it comes to temperatures. I live by the sea in Santa Monica. Okay. Anyway, when this is here, this is somebody who's got themselves convinced of something. Okay? That's the energy. They got themselves convinced of something. Or someone else convinced them of something. Either way, they got something in their head that keeps them in this in and out energy. It keeps them sort of locked away of sorts. Because the card just before it is locked away. It's the King of Cups. Yeah, keeps them blocked. Two of Swords. Look at that. Two swords, two different decks. Boy, Sarah is just this episode of Steve Love Tarot. Special guest star, Sarah Gilbert. I'll tell you what, it's amazing. I'm going to have to send her a check now. Shit. All right. And then you got to pay residuals and crap. Oh, damn. All right. Yeah, they've convinced them, because the devil is crossing here. They've convinced themselves of something, or they've been convinced of something, or they believe something, and they're holding firm on that belief. No, I have made, it's as though they made the decision for both people. It's a unilateral decision, kind of a thing. I don't know what that means yet. These are just general things. The universe isn't giving me anything to grab onto here. I do know you're going to talk to this person if you've been waiting to, but I'm trying to give you some insight into what to expect. And I'm not real sure. Death. Okay, well, there you go. Okay, expect death. That's what you can expect. I see it here a little bit. I see 10 swords. It's someone who's got themselves convinced that something is dead or dying, and it's not. They're wrong. It's actually not. It's not. It's an illusion. It's an illusionary energy. It is. I don't know why. I don't know what. It could be the connection. It could be, I don't know, it could be their car. I have no fucking idea. But it is, when the devil is crossing the Hermit, the wisdom is wrong. It's off. Something's not right. You don't know what the universe is going to do. The universe is funny. It's funny. It's a fickle old gal. I call it that for a reason. I've been swimming in it since I was a little kid, and I've seen some amazing things. This connection is not dead. It's about to be reborn. And whatever it is, there's something there. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's very weird. Okay, all right. I got to keep the reading general, but Two of Swords. Tell me about Sarah Gilbert. Tell me about this Two of Swords. I'll pull a couple cards at the end if I have to. Don't worry. Or I'll extend it, one or the other. I have no idea yet. Two of Swords. Why is it here? Why do they feel Two of Swords in their soul? This is of two minds when this is in the soul. Okay? It's two Ace of Swords that are crossed. All right? So it's of two minds. And that sounds odd to say about the soul, mind and soul, but it is. Their soul wants to come towards you. Their brain and knows that, you know, they could make things work some way, somehow, whatever, or whatever that is. But the other side, their brain is just no, 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 no. So the two meet in the middle and they form a giant Darlene from Roseanne, basically. All right. Why is the Two of Swords here? It's very strange soul energy. I see. Two of Swords is crossed by the Two of Wands. Somebody needs to shut down one of those swords. I think also, well, I'll keep my mouth shut until I pull this. Eight of Pentacles, I need one more. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? And the Page of Swords. They have completely, this is the problem. Remember, the devil was crossing here. What happens is when you let the goat with its feet on fire in the cave with you, in the hermit cave, oh, in the dark, I'm telling you, you know, it's like you're sitting in the hermit cave and you're all smoking some weed and drinking some stuff and getting loaded, and you know, you start believing the stories that the goat is talking. You actually start thinking the goat can talk. You know, and you know, it's almost like that. What's that movie with Tom Hanks where he had Wilson the ball, right? He talked to the ball. It was an actual person. It's like that, except it's devil energy. And what happens is it shuts down your soul. They're not even paying attention to what's going on here. That's why Sarah Gilbert's there. Yeah, they are of two minds in the soul, but that's the problem. A mind doesn't belong in the soul. I got Pentacles here. They're thinking practically about this. They're feeling practically about this. But at the same time, they're not letting it go. The fire is still lit. But they're basically wasted talking to a goddamn goat in a cave that they think can talk. And the goat's telling them all sorts of things. No. This is over. You know, you're never going to be able to get in the water there. It's never going to work. It's not going to this. Don't even do it. Don't even do it, because this is going to happen and that's going to happen. And it's all nonsense. Because the Death card is here. It's ready there. It's ready for rebirth. You know. I'll pull a couple more cards on that at the end. Why is the Page here? Why is Pagey here? Universe, what else you want to tell Aquarius about this here? What's going on? Your readings have been very challenging lately. There's a couple of signs that were really challenging in this. Virgo was one. Virgo was a challenging read. Universe, it didn't even want to talk about their soulmate. It was just like, yeah, fuck them. Let's talk about Virgo. Okay. You know, it's like, what? My whole reading got thrown off. Yours, they want to talk about somebody who's sitting in a cave talking to a goat. Whatever they're figuring out in their head or in that hermit cave, they're wrong. Whatever it is, they're wrong. And there's a lot of wasted time. There's a lot of time being burned that could be better spent here. Why is the Page of Cups here? And even if it's philosophical, it doesn't matter. Life is how you look at it. It's how you take it. It's how you approach it. You know? I ask myself every day, if I had 1 minute left to live, what would I do? Well, I sure as fuck wouldn't sit around and do nothing. I could promise you that. I'd bang as many girls as I could in 60 seconds. That's probably what I'd do. But, you know, it's that kind of thing. Time is it has no value. It's priceless. Somebody's wasting a lot of time here talking to a goat in a cave. And not jumping in the damn water. Why is and when they do jump in the water, it looks confusing. Why is the Page here? The Page is here because when they do come in to talk to you, they're just going to sabotage the whole thing again. Because why? Because they're not open to their soul and they're listening to the goat in the cave. It's self-sabotage. It's the Five of Swords. It's a false victory. It's a conversation. It's like a Seinfeld conversation. You got an important conversation coming with somebody. Yup. It's something that could revive this thing. Yup, I see it right there. And what's going to happen is you're going to have a conversation about nothing. And it's going to be confusing. Seinfeld was the show about nothing. That was what Jerry used to say about it. So this is the conversation about nothing when it should be about something. You know? It's almost like this is just an analogy. Of course, this isn't a prediction. But they know what they want to say when they come over. And then when they get there, it all goes to shit. And they say something else. Seven of Pentacles. Sitting on hands, wasting time. Something about divine timing. What is it? 10 Pentacles. Where we started. The universe bringing back the 10 Pentacles, but this time it's bringing it back to explain a 7 of Pentacles that it threw on top of Pagey. Crossed by 5 swords. Yeah, it's a wasted opportunity is what it is. It's a wasted opportunity. The timing is right. It's time to go for it. Time to jump in the water. The opportunity is wasted with a conversation about nothing. Why is the 8 of Wands here? I almost said 8 of Pentacles. I want to know why that 8 of Pentacles is there. But why is the 8 of Wands here? Give me the final on this, universe. What's going on here? Let me move that over a little bit. Make it look all pretty for you. Why is the 8 of Wands here? Why is the 8 of Wands here? Why are the January readings so goddamn challenging? They're good. They're some of the best readings I've ever done, to be honest. Kick-ass. Ain't got a single one of them less than 99% on the likes, on the thumbs up. Fuck. I hit the nail on the head. I'm hitting it on the head here, but I'm missing something. I'm being honest with you. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty good on a bad day. And this isn't a bad day, and I'm missing something. It has to do up in here with the devil and the hermit. I'm all around it, and I don't know what the fuck I'm missing here. What am I missing? Whatever it is, whatever that goat is telling your person, it isn't right. The little devil on the shoulder, it isn't right. And I think in the energy, it's a test. The universe tests us. It does it all the time. We're here to learn in these 3D vessels that we live in. We're mortal here. We're immortal in the 5D. We don't learn there. We know everything. People who die, for example, they have near-death experiences and they come back. The first thing they'll tell you is, all of a sudden, I knew everything. Yeah, because you go back to your 5D self and you're swimming in what most people would call the Akashic Record. Everything is there. Everything is already there. You're basically me for a minute. I can find out. I don't need Google. I could just, give me a minute. Let me access the data. It's all there. The universe is just data. It's just energy. So we have to be in these 3D vessels to learn. Somebody's trying to teach somebody something here, and I think it has something to do with time. It has something to do with making the most of time. I just feel it. It's in the energy. It's something like that. It feels like a test. I feel like I did when I was a kid. When I was a kid, they used to give me all these goddamn IQ tests. I fucking hated them. I wished I had just pretended I was stupid when I was at school and they stopped fucking testing me. That's what I thought when I was a little kid. Because all the tests, the IQ tests are timed. So they're stressful, you know. You gotta go, ready, go. It's like, what the fuck? I just want to go home and play some guitar. I don't want, kind of a thing like that. It feels like that. I get that kind of feeling. Okay, whatever. Why is the Eight of Wands here? I've been shuffling the whole time. The universe, listen, yeah, it's the same fucking message. It's the Three of Wands. We start with the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is crossing the Eight of Wands. This is coming. She going in the water. My surfer over here. I hope she takes the suit off. Might as well. Nobody around. This girl ain't got nothing on. Go for it. Three of Wands. Yeah, I make jokes to lighten the energy. Honestly, the jokes are from me. So, because this energy is strange. It's coming soon. Yeah, I had to look at what was fueling that. There's the love geese are in the air. There's a conversation coming from somebody who really, really, really loves the living fuck out of you. But they've been talking to a goat in a fucking cave, and that goat's got them convinced of something. And it's a lesson in time. It's a lesson in wasting fucking time. And this person is wasting fucking time. And they shut the soul down, which is a mistake. You never want to do that, because then you stop feeling life. Life becomes robotic in a way. And look at that. Look at the repeating messages from two different decks. It's unreal. Three Wands, Three Wands. Next card out after the Three of Wands is the Hermit. Next card out after the Three of Wands on top is the Hermit. Again. It's the same fucking thing. The Emperor is the next card. That's not a Burger King. It's not really a Burger King. It is an Emperor card, but it has almost a pure meaning to it. It wanted to come out with Five Wands. I'm going to let it. I'm going to let that fall. Right there. And there's a Knight of Cups after it. I believe the Hermit is read with the Two of Swords. This is the conversation with the goat, and it's just a repeating message. In this cave, there's a devil energy that's getting in this person's head, and it's causing all kinds of weird shit to go on in that cave. Okay, we need to get that person out of that fucking cave, away from that goat. That's all this is saying. That's fine, but you're having a conversation with the goat, not with the person. Okay, that's the problem. That is the problem. However, why is the Hermit here in this particular case is because of the Emperor. But the Emperor here is kind of, I don't want to say, it is kind of crossed by a Five of Wands. It's conflicted. It's read with the Death card. Death card is putting an end to this nonsense and kind of refiring things. It's transforming things into a new state, if you will. The Emperor takes control, but the Emperor is going to be quiet here, and the Emperor is suffering from some severe internal conflict. On the one hand, I've got the Sun and the Knight of Cups, and on the other hand, I've got Seven Swords. Okay, so it's a back and forth kind of thing with this person. This is why the conversation is confusing. Here's the conversation right here. It is happening. Somebody's going to take control and have a conversation, but you're talking to the goat. If I was doing an extended on this, the title would be Talking to the Goat, because that's kind of what it is. Or I would do something cheeky like a hermit and a goat walk into a bar. Bartender says, one of those kind of jokes. With the way the conversation is how they're feeling, and as they approach the conversation is, son, I want to illuminate some things. I want this, but and I want to bring this cup of love, but I'm just gonna, you know, sabotage the whole thing and shut down. I got to pull a few more cards here. For my own sanity, I'm not going to extend this, but I'm going to use this deck here. Okay. I'm going to use the Little Lightseer deck. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the Big Animal deck. All right. I'm going to pull a little more on this. And we're just going to, I'm not going to extend it, but I am going to give you a little something extra here. We're going to go inside the Hermit cave. Because this is our problem. That devil crossing here is the whole fucking problem. It's what shuts down the soul. And the devil, you know, if you drink with the devil, it can, you know, I'm not saying your person's drinking. I'm saying they're locked inside a cave together. You know, it's a man cave, if you will, or something like that. You know, I don't know. But if you sit with that devil long enough, you'll believe all sorts of shit. Let's see. Tell me about the cave. What's going on with the hermits? Tell me about the hermit and the devil. Hermit and the devil walk in a bar, universe. Bartender says, "What can I get you?" And the devil says, I got a top and a bottom here. I checked them both. 9 wands. And the devil says, stay behind the wall. Hide. Hide here in the cave. Hide here in the cave. And on top, I got the love geese again. I got the love geese in the air. It is absolutely, positively a very powerful connection. But there's something else going on here. Look at that. There's Pagey. Page of Cups. What's my third card? And the Star. 9 of Wands. Somebody has lost hope. The devil does that. That's what devil energy does. The devil energy sucks all the hope out of you. And what happens is they feel the connection and they want the connection. She wants to go in the water right here, suit or no suit. She wants to go in the water. But, you know, it's a crisis of faith. It's the easiest way to put it. That's what devil energy does. It puts you in a moment of crisis of faith. This person's having a crisis of faith about whether or not, it could be anything. It's a general reading. Your person might have a crisis of faith about something, about whether they could handle you, or whether you could handle them, or whether you could handle their life, or whether they could handle your life, or it could be anything, because it's a general reading, and I can't pinpoint it like that. However, they're wrong. There is still hope. There is 100% still fucking hope. Underneath what the devil's convinced them of, the 9 of Wands to put up a wall, is a fucking Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning coming. This is a trick by the universe. It does this all the time. The universe is a cruel, fickle son of a bitch. The energy is really funny. When it's time for us to learn a lesson, it teaches us that damn lesson. It'll put you through it. This person is in a dark night of the soul of sorts, but they're on a journey with the devil, with a talking goat, because they're high as a kite or something. I have no fucking idea. There's a lot of hope here, but this person has been convinced that there isn't any hope here and whatever. Maybe for some of you it's going to vary, but for some of you it could be people around them. It could be something within themselves. Okay, that devil energy could also be people around them, friends in their ear. It can be all sorts of things. It could be anything. It could be their fucking dentist, for all I fucking know. You know? I have no idea. If their dentist told them a tooth needs to be pulled, I argue it does not. Okay, I argue that tooth has new life. It's that kind of fucking energy. It really is. It's a test. It's a test about time and how we use it. Your person is failing that test. I will tell you that. I will tell you they're failing that test. My father failed that test too. Yeah, a little bit. He did. A lot of wasted time there. Well, whatever it is, that's what I got. That's my reading. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the universe, though, before we go. All right, let's see. Let's see what else, anything else the universe want to tell someone here. I mean, they're coming in. You're coming in to talk to you. I mean, they are coming in. There will be a conversation here. It looks like so. It's in the cards. It's in the energy. But the conversation gets downshifted by the time it gets to you. On the way to you, it's in high gear. And when it gets to you, it reverts back. Because the whole way over, the devil's in the car. I'm talking in metaphors here, of course. They might just send you a text. Whatever. While they're typing it, the devil's in their ear. It's that kind of energy. What else the universe won't tell Aquarius here? But you are going to talk to this person. And what's interesting about that conversation is it's represented. This is internal conflict, this Five of Wands. This conversation is represented by the Sun, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. It's like a conversation that starts, I love you, and I want us to have a go of it, and I want to share some things with you that have been happening, and oh, fuck you, I fucking hate you, I'm out of here, you ugly suck. It's like that. That's literally how the conversation goes. That is literally how this plays out, red, center, left, right. Okay? It's, or they say, I love you, and I want to reveal some truths to you, and then they commence to lying. It literally is like that. And it's because of that energy. And that's just what's playing out here. It is. Make sure with this soulmate cycle, this one in particular, it's particularly difficult. Make sure you take your lessons. Make sure you learn your lessons. Worry about this person's being tested. There's no doubt about it. I've seen this before. I know this energy. They're being tested. I had this energy. This same energy was around my father for many years. I know this energy. Yeah. I know this energy well. All right, let's see. The beautiful thing is, if you pass the test in this energy, that devil gets obliterated. It's gone. It gets blown to smithereens. And that's the thing. All right, give me 3. I always pull from the bottom. Page of Wands. They're coming. Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. And at the bottom, here's kind of the Emperor, the Burger King aspect of the out of balance Emperor, the King of Wands. Yeah, someone who's been stubbornly not wanting to do anything is coming in. They're coming in. There's a conversation coming. It's the same fucking message. It has the potential to bring you two together. But this King of Wands energy is again, it's like the Seven of Swords here. It's a lot of nonsense. In the animal deck over here, it's represented by a cobra. Cobras puff themselves up. Now, normally I would say that's someone pretending and putting up a pretense to talk to you. But in this case, that energy reverts back onto them. There's some sort of false energy around this person. This person has a false belief about something, and it's stuck in their head. It just is. It's not real. It's not. No matter, even if it's just a perception of themselves, okay, and what they can and can't do, it doesn't matter. It's not real. So it could be a self-worth. It could be something as simple for some of you as a self-worth issue. I don't know. Let's. Yeah, there's a conversation coming. All right, no doubt about it. It's kind of destined. It's a star. It does change some things. There's a Wheel of Fortune under there. That's the best I can tell you here. In a general, I don't like energies like this in a general reading, because in a general reading, I got thousands of people watching this reading, and I got to disperse that energy out. For somebody, I've hit the nail on the head. For somebody else, I missed it. If I were to put it in general terms that would work for all of you, you're about to have a confusing conversation with somebody who actually loves you and may tell you that they don't. Okay? I can put it that way. That's the best I can do in a general thing. But it's much deeper than that. It's much deeper than that. It's the person on the other side, your runner, is being tested here for some reason. Probably because, as I pick up with 2 hermits on the table, they're a very old soul. And old souls get tested a lot. Speaking from experience. There's a lot of tests. There really is. And this is one of them. And this is not an easy test. That devil is real easy to listen to. Real easy. He can even take forms. He can even take shapes in the real world. You know, I gave the example of a dentist. He could be a dentist in the real world. You know, we're going to have to pull all these teeth. If a dentist tells you got to pull all your teeth out and you're being tested like this, you need to go talk to like 9 other dentists. You need to make sure. Because I'll be honest with you, it's that kind of a test. It's that kind of energy. It really is. So it is what it is. I don't know. But somebody's coming to talk to you, and it's going to be a very confusing conversation for you. You're basically going to look like this at the end of it. What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? That kind of thing. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. I don't know if it was or wasn't. It's the best I can do with this energy. You know, if I were standing next to this person, I would know. I would literally know if I was standing next to this person. Whoever has this energy. And there's more than one person. It's thousands of people out there. Similar kinds of things with slightly different stories. So that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If I helped one person today, I don't even know. I did my job, I guess. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Okay? That's your reading. I'll keep an eye on it. I'll give you some energy updates if you need it. There's a lot of things happening in January in the energy, so it's going to be an interesting month one way or another. Anyway, that's it. Good luck.